You might assume that golf is only played on grass, but the first stop on our French golf tour will have you thinking otherwise.
There are around 650 golf courses in France, and with its rich and varied topography, they have everything from seaside links to parkland. But nothing quite compares to the course I'm about to play, or indeed the competition in which I'm taking part. The organisers have told me it's extreme, that I should wrap up warm, and that I should bring plenty of orange golf balls.
This is the 2018 Winter Golf Cup in Val d'Isère that took place in March. Set amongst the French Alps, the village is better known as one of the world's top skiing destinations. But now, in its 6th edition here, the golf tournament is also continuing to grow. I've been invited to take part in the event to see just how different it is playing on the whites as opposed to the greens. Joining me in the tournament are the likes of European Ryder Cup captain Thomas Bjorn and 4-time European Tour winner Rafael Jacquelin.
I remember playing golf as a kid, and sometimes in Denmark there would be a bit of snow and we would still venture out and play. Skiing has actually been a big part of my younger life. I used to go quite a lot, and when you come in the Alps and the weather is great, there's not much better than that. You know, maybe a fantastic golf holiday is equal to it, but you know, no, it's a fantastic thing. I love it. I love it on the side of a mountain, but also well aware that I'm a 36 handicap skier.
I'm trying to mix ski and golf to show the people who are skiing that we can play golf as well on snow. It's different, as you can see. Not easy, it's difficult, but yeah, it's great.
Un coup de décibel, on me détruit la cervelle. Le rappeur d'aujourd'hui est un crieur public, dénonçant les injustices qu'il a souffert aux mains des flics. Je ne peux pas écouter son flux de paroles inutiles. C'est de la diarrhée verbale, un exercice futile. Il veut qu'on l'appelle un rebelle sans cause. Vive ta vie. Vive ta vie.
So this is winter golf. It's Stableford. It's 4-ball, better ball. You've got to keep it in the fairway. If you go into the heavier rough, as in the snow drifts, I'm afraid that's a penalty shot. And the greens are literally made of ice. So this is the rough that I've been talking about, all this powder. If your ball buries in this, you know, you gotta take a penalty drop or you gotta lift it out of it. But I have seen my ball settle, so I'm actually going to try and play it. Not bad, not bad. What was the most difficult aspect for you?
Nah, it's just the ball bounces everywhere. It just goes everywhere. Just difficult to judge what the ball was going to do. The kind of, like, some of them would just stop and some of them would bounce on forever. So judgment of what was going to happen was extremely difficult.
And to putt on those greens, how do you sum it up?
Yeah, that's like, it's just like ice. It is ice, isn't it? It's like putting on a table, and then, you know, well, the table would be flat. These weren't flat, so the ball went everywhere. But it's at least the holes were big, so that helped a little bit.
First time I played was really bad. I was really bad, and now after a few years, you can see I can hit the ball properly, decent. But it's tough. I mean, the contact on snow is completely different. Chipping and putting is difficult because you can't get any spin on it. It's like doing some curling. It's really difficult to play on snow.
Such is the uniqueness of this event up in the Alps that it was also a stop on the Ryder Cup publicity tour to promote the competition in Paris this month.
The Ryder Cup is, I think, the most important asset that we could bring to help us to develop the game in the country. Because all the medias in the world are focused on this Ryder Cup, And the Ryder Cup is a tournament where you have golfers for sure, but you have also non-golfers. And it's very important for France to try to attract new people who are not playing golf for the moment.
Taking some time for the French crowd to know exactly what it is, the Ryder Cup. We need some more golfers, that's the idea. And I hope we can bring a lot of kids to watch that Ryder Cup. And then if we can keep all that kids playing golf, that's gonna be good.
Back in the tournament, the unfamiliar conditions have proved difficult for this first-timer. Despite the oversized holes, the lightning-fast ice greens have turned my game cold. My putter finally gets hot on the last hole. Though it's far from the easiest round of golf, it's certainly been one of the most memorable.
I actually honestly believe that it does have quite a future of it. It's good fun. It's not golf as we know it, but it's some sort of type of golf that still brings people to play the game in a different way.